Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to be recapping, letting you guys know what happened during Minecraft Live for 2023 in case you missed it. So basically, I guess we'll start off with mob vote. I think that's the main thing that people look forward to with it. And now this year, people were trying to cancel the mob vote because they want all 3 mobs in the game. And I think Mojang heard this by hinting at that the mobs could still make it into the game even if they weren't voted in, like how the frog for the biome vote, since the swamp didn't win, the frog still eventually made it in. So they still are saying that any of the mobs that didn't make it in could, which is great for any of those who voted for the penguin or the crab, because the armadillo is the one who won. For those who want the armadillo in the game, you know, good for you guys. I personally want the crab. If you've seen the last video, you know that. But yeah, that's how the mob vote went. So another thing that happened, another big part, were these a new structure that I'm assuming is underground called the Chamber Trials, where basically it'll be this new structure that has these spawners that spawn a limited amount of mobs, and if you kill all of them, then you get rewards like diamonds and emeralds. Now they did say that these do refresh, so you can go back and fight them once again. And now if this is the case, I'm hoping that they do not give you more diamonds and emeralds every single time you do it, because then that could just be a really easy way to farm a resource that typically would take longer to get in a Minecraft playthrough. Because if you just find a chamber, then you're all set. You have all the diamonds you're gonna need. But so I'm assuming that they're not gonna do it to where every time it refreshes and you kill all the mobs again, you get the rewards back. But yeah, another part of the Chamber Trials is something it showed were new variations of copper and tuff. Now it looks like you could make more like polished tuff blocks, which is very lovely indeed. And for copper, there was copper grates, which we're not sure what you can do with yet, but those are pretty interesting. I'll throw some screenshots up during this video if I find them. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. There's also these, I forget what they were called, but there's these lights that are made out of copper, and they slowly oxidize, and when they oxidize they lose their brightness, but you can just use an axe to light them back up. And now it looks like the dimmed lights are what is going to fill the Chamber Trials, and as you go through, you're going to have to light them up using your axe, which is a very cool mechanic. And speaking of cool mechanics, there is going to be a new boss, or a new mini-boss, called the Breeze. What it does is, for its attacks, it throws out a gust wind, a wind energy attack. And what's wind energy attack? It doesn't deal damage unless it directly collides with a block, but it does like blow blocks away, or it does like blow up blocks, which is very interesting. Now the design for the boss actually does look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, they pointed out his eyebrows, which, I mean, listen dude, he's actually rocking those. The wind also can interact with blocks, as it said. Like, it can do, for example, it can open trapdoors, which can be a very special mechanic that I can imagine being used in a lot of secret puzzles and contraptions. Not mention if the Breeze drops anything. They didn't like note if the mob has a specific drop, which I'm assuming it does, but they just haven't revealed it to us. Now it looks very exciting. I cannot wait to try out the Chamber Trials. Yeah, so that's very nice indeed. Yeah, so that's basically all they showed us in Minecraft Live 2023. They didn't show us a whole lot. They just did a lot of community events, it appears, which is very special. But I'm assuming they also, as they mentioned, they didn't show off a whole lot, so that later on they can slowly release stuff, which gives them a good amount of time to like figure stuff out, because people are still mad about the fireflies from like 2 years ago, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, that's all that I have for today. Just a quick little recap. Hope you enjoyed, and be sure to subscribe and stay friendly.